Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
51 to Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Bravo.
Mike 51. Mike.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Get ready.
Now Anderson. Go throw again. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy.
Pull it together.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Baby, let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Check out. Ready.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Hey. Gone right.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30.
Because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Steps away to his left.
Number 12, Andrew Luck on the keeper. Shaq Lawson on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
I'm here all day. Jim. He's checking. Crash.
Check 99. Check 99.
Let's go.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Yards. And the Jets first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. This is Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check. Crunch. You go tight.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. Able to pick push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. On. Check ready.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
40. Two times. Hey. Come on. Got 4 down.
From the red zone now, Lott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boom! Ball! Let's go! Interception, baby! Let's go!
Go! 180! Get the ball! SOS.
On the ground, Geis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Darius Geis with his 16th touchdown of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, beware, a ball may come your way.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 51.
Hit it.
Anderson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Check 2.
Check 17.
First down now for Jordan Howard.
Run.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Anderson now looking to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a third and 8.
Mike 51.
All day, baby. All day. Hey, Delta.
51's Mike. Mike 51.
Let's go.
From the gun, Anderson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality. Pound the rock.
Again, Geis. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
1, 6, 2, 7. 2 right here. 11 Z.
Luck now to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will make it 10-0 here in the first. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming.
Now Anderson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
On the set.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 10, Dolphins nothing.
Ready. 10-2 stop. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down, Anderson. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Anderson on first down. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's go.
2nd and 3. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, exit.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Get it.
Here's Anderson, operating from the gun.
Here we go again.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You see me out here?
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
After the interception, it's Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Love. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
56 to Mike.
On the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's Geis.
Check.
And some room to work. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run.
Joker.
Go ahead.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
11.
On second and 2, Luck, and he whips that one incomplete there. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Check. Quo.
They snap it to Locke. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it with the fourth down. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
51. 61. Matchbox White. Hey, Alpha.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Shoot.
To throw is Anderson on first and 10. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for good yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On third and 2, Anderson. Nowhere to to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. On 1st and 10, Locke. Under pressure, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Locke.
Right here.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Mike 51.
Rock it.
Kill.
Here's 2nd and 8. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
You better be afraid of me.
Now Anderson throwing on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Got 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Come on, fellas.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 34 yards. Shotgun handoff down to Geis.
Watch the ship.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but
Hey,
Okay, my bad.
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensive. You're nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you did call it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
I'm going to run you.
Big Griffin.
Anderson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. On the cross play, Howard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready?
Mike 51.
Hey, Charlie. 80 weapon.
Mike 51. Mike 51. All right, T, let's go. All right,
Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Anderson. And that one will fall incomplete.
Anderson's pass.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Ready.
Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Haywood.
to Mike. 51.
Operating from the gun. Anderson loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience. You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
On first and 10, Anderson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
I know he ain't got it. 36.
Blue draw Corkers. Gone.
Now Howard. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And this one is right down Broadway. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 8th. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Go! Ready!
59. Not today, you won't. Not today.
From the gun, here's Lott. Well, he's going to have the hook up to QT. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 50.
Monday.
See what you got.
Now a first down throw, Lott. And this is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mexico!
You don't want to see me. You don't want it. Kill.
Strong right.
Turn it up.
Check.
Kill. Check.
Well, they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
59. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
11 feet.
Mike, check.
For the 50, it's Lott.
I got the son.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Lott is sacked. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
To me, the defense was a little gas near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you out to a quick start.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 51. Here we go. Whip.
Leo.
Check.
Anderson operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the pass, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now, just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Geis. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now again, inside it's Geis. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52.
To throw his line. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Kiki QT. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's why you got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go. Gets it done. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Come on, set.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
50 the mic. 50 the mic.
Hey, exit. Deep river.
Anderson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Switch.
Hey, Sam on. Get it.
Here's Anderson on 3rd down. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Miami. Fielded just inside the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
46-yard line.
Back to throw. Off to Geis on the screen. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Check out. All right, 6 and 5.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Shift.
Right, 6 and 2.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Get ready.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Bandit.
First down,
Bandit.
Jets.
Check nickel. Slam.
12.
Creep. Watch safety creeping.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike, check out. Right, 622.
Watch the screen.
On first down, Lott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Bring it.
X3. 218 chopper.
On first down, they run with Howard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
I'm going back to you.
Going for the deep ball. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 13. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, it's coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Let's go,
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Check safety, check safety.
Now a run with Geis.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're heading towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 16-yard line.
Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run with Geis. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That's it.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Undercrush, undercrush.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Let's go.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Line, 674. On the ball. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Luck on the keeper. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the Dolphins' 6-yard line.
And they take a knee.
Luck on the keeper.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Luck on the keeper. A loss of a yard.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. This from 25 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Hey, here we go.
Now.
To throw is Anderson. To throw on second down. That's complete to a speedy wide out Goodwin. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On the ready.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Mike 51.
Hey, rough fight.
From the gun, Anderson. Open man, Butler complete.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Come on out here. Come get some.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Anderson on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
You can't block me.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Ready?
Anderson now throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
You ain't doing nothing.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Anderson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And the pressure gets to him again. Quinnen Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
There.
One final shot. They'll work to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.